Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius May 9, 2023. Venus enters your partnership sector today, and until June 5, you're in especially fine shape in your close connections. It's a healthy cycle for attracting and enhancing close relationships. You're more open to others' needs and agendas. It may not be the ideal time to tackle deep issues, but it is a good period for pleasant interactions. Venus brings more joy and pleasure to your connections and sometimes brings a helpful person into your life. In the weeks ahead, you might often find yourself in the position of peacemaker or mediator. Your need for companionship increases. Today, however, your feelings can be overwhelming or challenging to understand with Venus and Pluto's awkward aspect. People can give off confusing or mixed signals, but it's better to accept that things are temporarily out of sync and avoid jumping to conclusions. Aim to reflect, and don't let insecurities or fears drive behavior. Fortunately, your ability to see the flaws is enhanced now, which you can put to good use. You have cosmic magic on your side now that Venus, the planet of love, attraction, and beauty, has darted across the sky from you. Our lesser benefic has so many of her gifts in store for you. This will bring harmony to your significant partnership, likely bringing you more opportunities for pleasure and romance. If single, be on the lookout for someone who has long-term potential. Discuss your plans, hopes, and desires, and see how the two of you match up. Perhaps they will reflect your heart like a mirror. Dive right in. Nurture your professional arrangements. You may feel inclined to take a more empathetic, emotional approach to your working relationships and commitments when Venus enters Cancer. Although Venus is in your opposite sign, you still may feel relatively supported by this transit since it could give you a different perspective on your arrangements. During this Venusian transit, you should use your gut feelings to attune yourself to your professional commitment since your intuitive cues will help you gauge what you need to focus on. Listen to your intuition since it will not steer you in the wrong direction. With Mars now just 13 days away from his first visit to your financial sector in 2 years and Venus, the planet of money, returning just a few weeks later, there will soon be competition for Pluto, who in retrograde motion in your income sector has been able to keep all the focus on the income side of the financial fence. In Pluto's early days in retrograde motion, this is not just a chance to keep the focus on income matters but on the rear-view mirror. Today's planetary transit does not create the easiest of periods, and it just so happens that it influences you especially. Pay special attention to your inner critic. During this transit you are likely to put yourself under enormous pressure to get all the details right, and when you don't you may suffer the consequences. Instead, take the bigger picture into consideration and pay attention most importantly to your health, physical and emotional health. Make time to exercise. Integrating your personal experiences into your work can really add a great deal. By sharing what you have learned and the areas you are continuing to learn, you will find that others feel a stronger connection to you. This day focuses on this process of knowledge and the expression of what you acquire. Allow yourself to be more than just a textbook. You will be amazed at how effective your work becomes when you show the human side of you. While the Sun is still 2 weeks away from your work sector and from the point in each year when the solar spotlight will always shift onto your work situation and job matters, as Venus leaves today, this leaves you with a sense of what you want and of where to channel the momentum Mars had created before she even got here. Yet this is also a chance to let things settle and to spend some time turning Venus desires and expectations into resolutions before the Sun returns. In the meantime, Venus is turning her attention onto your relationships as she joins Mars in your relationship sector. Just a day after Mars moved into his final 2 weeks in your relationship sector, he is joined by Venus and with perfect timing. This brings the planets of love and passion together here for the first time in 2 years, and for the next 13 days this will create some real magic while helping to cement the support Mars has already forged with both planets in your communication sector and for friendship and relationship building. Our eyes in the sky. As of today, Venus has entered the astrological sign of Cancer, creating an auspicious time to express your feelings towards someone special. You may even consider communicating your expectations clearly with this person. However, it is essential to maintain a balance and not go overboard with your emotions. Be mindful that others may perceive your kindness as a weakness, and some may even take advantage of you. Strive to strike a balance between being an overbearing parent and an overly involved neighbor to avoid inviting trouble. Additionally, you should be prepared for the unexpected. The stars are aligned in your favor, and pleasant surprises are likely to come your way. Your partner may have a surprise planned for you, so keep an open mind and be thankful for whatever comes your way. Your friends and potential partners will respond positively to your behavior and actions during this time. You will easily captivate those around you, and your work and financial ventures will succeed without much difficulty. Therefore, you need not worry about your finances as everything seems to be falling in place for you. If you have some extra cash to spare, now would be a good time to consider investing in your future. Rest assured that your investment will be fruitful, and you can look forward to a bright future. As Jupiter enters its final stretch of 10 days in your income sector, you receive a fortunate visit from the Moon in your career sector. This perfect timing provides an opportunity to gain some professional momentum and direction, supporting Jupiter's quest for income growth and expansion, and setting the stage for a lucrative rest of the year. Moreover, with Mars only 2 weeks away from your work sector, this is an ideal moment to harness this professional energy and use it to your advantage. Your energy and enthusiasm are at an all-time high, which is why you're achieving success so quickly and efficiently. Everyone around you is impressed by your abilities, boosting your self-confidence. However, be careful not to overreach or come off as arrogant, as it may lead to misfortune. Take the time to reflect on your accomplishments and learn from your mistakes. Today brings the possibility of significant financial opportunities. It's an excellent time to consider investing in riskier ventures that you may have been hesitant about in the past. Nevertheless, don't forget to use common sense and do your research thoroughly. Positive circumstances alone are not enough to guarantee success, and you need to put in the effort to make it happen. Introducing physical activities into your routine will also have a positive impact on your overall well-being. As you build your core strength and establish a rhythm, you'll achieve a level of equilibrium that leaves you feeling fit and well-rested. Others will recognize your vitality, and they'll come to rely on your strength when faced with any high-pressure situation. In conclusion, with the right timing, effort, and a healthy dose of self-awareness, you can seize the opportunities coming your way and achieve great success in your personal and professional life.